bus. Yes, here's the bus. Here's Ezel.
Where's the intro video? Oh no!
Once we're back, then we'll continue.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, so Petrarch starts leading you where he believes is the correct place to go, and 7-Up flies back down and says, No, you're going the wrong way.
Oh no, it's down. Not up.
Yes.
Look up. We went through this before.
So now we're...
The old lady have to lead the kitties, because the old lady will not hesitate to start leading the kitties.
Yes, so now we are over here. And, much better. Okay. So, as you guys are walking, Patrick, you are in front, correct?
I mean, I'm doing the navigational checks wherever you'd like me to be.
Okay. So, and then the two kitties are next to you. And as you guys are walking, you hear some, like some monkey sounds, like.
Oh,
and,
no.
And
Stop going ook.
And Petra, you look up into the trees, and you see this monkey, and he's wearing a like a tricorn hat and a nice vest, and he has a name tag, and it says Clyde on the name tag. And as you're looking at him, he throws some poop at you.
So I must be having some sort of fever dream.
Slowly move back to Mole, because I know he can keep me clean.
And you get smacked right in the face with the poop.
I do not mind.
That is unnecessary.
I'm a frog.
And then the monkey starts laughing, and then he takes off back into the corner.
Why am I having a kind of fever dream?
And it kind of tastes a little bit like
I'm not eating it.
Peanut butter.
So descriptive.
I'm not eating it.
It smells like a little bit like peanut butter.
I have a heavy incarnation of peanuts in their stool.
Yes, and then we also hear some more louder monkey sounds, and let's see here. Actually, I'll do this with all you guys. It is shitty out, so it might be a little harder to see.
I feel like my observant feed is worthless.
It is storming out and wet, so it's a little shittier.
Still, it does feel like it.
Everybody wants.
That's the point of observing. If I can't see. Next time you won't play an old lady. She needs some glasses, maybe like eyewear.
Well, even with let's see, that should be a. Let me look at cheese right quick. Actually, do you have that into the wisdom perception? So you should actually have a plus 11 to that cheese, because it's a plus 5 to your bonus, to your passive, and then blah blah blah. Okay. Anyway, so and as Clyde is he starts laughing again.
Fixed it.
There we go. Up ahead, you see hanging out in one of these trees up here. It's slowly climbing its way back down. What looks like this.
That is
No.
that is
That's not the thing that threw the poo, right?
That is not the thing that threw the poo.
that looks kind of scary.
Oh, I found your cousin.
The thing that threw the poo is just a little itty bitty monkey.
Sal, let's go kill it.
I will conquer whatever that thing is. It's going down.
Okay.
Is there anything else besides that? Or is like the other monkeys visible as well, like that Clyde or whatever?
Clyde the monkey, he was just a random NPC, just coming and throws poop. He's not going to fight you. But you do hear the same sound you heard from this gorilla zombie. You hear it also another one coming from the north.
Can I use divine sense to see how many are around us?
I'm sure there's 60
Not-
feet.
Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough.
Yeah, 60 feet.
There's 2 in this area.
Like, guys, there's only 2. We'll be okay. It's a giant undead, not poo-three monkeys, so I think we'll be okay.
Would
Sure.
anyone like to place a bet on which one of them could win against the other?
Do you have a map share for us, Chad?
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
I don't think undead like bicker among themselves.
You never know. You haven't talked to the undead.
But yeah, within your 60 feet, you know that there is 2 here.
Okay.
I
We
mean,
need to
if I
do
had a way of making them fight, would you guys like to make some wages?
Oh, I was about to do the same.
Oh, go
Yours
ahead.
are mine.
You first, master.
Let
Let me step back and let you go, Patrog. I'm much willing to watch as well.
But we do start with River Mist. And she will shoot the monkey. Ooh. And then she will run back away.
We have our ways still.
It's gonna go right up into it.
Oh, goddammit, Paladin.
And how long does that card, or that, not that card, the Divine Sense last?
Let me see. I think it's just instant. Like, it just shows it right when I cast it, and that's it. It doesn't really say how.
duration
Yeah,
and next turn. So I think it
Oh,
lasts
duration.
1 turn. So
End of next turn. Okay, so at the end of this turn, so as you are coming up here, you do sense yet another one of these, another undead creature.
Oh dear God.
Back. I have a feeling there's one more.
Nick, throw more poop at it.
Nope, not doing it.
Do
it. So I'm gonna take out Barbara Bush because that's what my sword is called.
Nice.
And I will. Man, I don't know how strong these guys are, so I'm just gonna swing for it and see what happens.
Well, they have an AC
That's
of
one.
11.
Huzzah. With a 6.
And
Thank
Which
God, because
means
those are gonna suck, do they? Mine are at least.
they have
I'm
a
gonna
ton of
smite
HP.
this thing.
Ooh, Max.
Big old
Max
beam goes
on.
skadoosh on that guy.
I mean, I'm not sure that's very Paladinisk of you. 666.
Is this a gnome of
666.
some sort?
Oh. All right, I'm gonna move this way.
I think Stell might be turning evil on us. We might have to break
What?
down.
No.
A personal vendetta against all chimps and/or apes.
Right. All right, I'm moving this direction. I'm gonna take a shot at this one over here. All right. Jeez. Tink.
Okay, so this guy. So Koba was saying something. So this Clyde the monkey, he is a reoccurring monkey that likes to appear in random games and throws poop and runs away. That is him. So this guy, he is going to go and come running. So that's it.
I've never heard an evil ooh ooh before, but that was
That's very unzombie-like of the
Shut up.
gorilla zombie.
Oh, cool.
And then as his bonus action, that was his movements. As his bonus action, since he is aggressive, he can move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see. So that he would get next to Stell.
Watch out, Stell. He's going to give you a hug.
Yes, he's going to try and hug you 4 times and bite you once.
That's a lot of hugs.
Lots of hugs.
We should get out of here.
Going to hug you and love you and pet you and call your name George.
Also known as the action economy is not on our side.
Yep.
I have an idea, Patrog. I believe if we turned the one that's attacking Stell against the one here to the left of us, and then turn the one that Stell is fighting against the one that's going against him, we may be able to have them kick each other's ass.
Oh, yeah.
They have 6 attacks?
No, they have 5.
Oh, you rolled 6. Okay.
No, I didn't. I rolled 5.
1, 2, 3 misses. 1, 2, 3 hits.
This one, just this turn, this time?
Yeah, this is a different
Oh, different turn. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm up.
So that was his bite, and now he's going to try and punch you a couple of times.
I told you, Stell. We had an idea. You fucked it up. Good luck.
Good thing they suck at punching.
I'm okay. I told you. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Dodge. If you can dodge a gorilla, you can dodge a ball.
And then he's going to back up as well. Power.
I will invoke my Strife card,
Okay.
which I can't share, but you can see it in my notes.
I know.
So I will choose. Let's go ahead and get this guy and this guy. So self-censored jaunt and packed down 3.
Okay. So you play that card, and all of a sudden, they kind of pack down 3, kind of stops attacking Estelle, and gives the eye to the one with the self-centered jaunt.
All right,
Okay,
I have
that bitch go
removed
back.
that card, and I don't know what I'm doing now because I don't have very much to do.
Possibly facilitate and help Stell with the other one.
I don't believe I can, but I can.
Don't
10 feet
worry,
forward.
Stell's got this. He likes hugs.
And I will shoot at it. Woohoo! Do some damage.
Woohoo.
Okay, so being the person I am and wanting to, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15.
I just remember that time in the sewer with the crocodile. All that's coming to mind right now.
Yes.
I will also invoke my strife card and send Packed Down. Oh wait, which ones did you do? Packed Down 3.
I did this one, and wow, you can't see that. I did this one and that one.
Okay, so then I want to use the Packed Down 24 and send him against Self-Centered Jaunt as well. 2-on-1.
Okay.
So I'll remove that card, and then you can set them against each other.
Okay.
Who will win, Self-Centered Jaunt or the Pack Downs?
Is that it? Is that all you got? Bleeding profusely.
And in the red corner,
Once they stopped hitting you, we will come save you. It's fine.
stop hugging him, Sal.
So self-censored. Oh, all right. So we're 7-Up moves over there. He sees. That's one.
Another one, yay.
It's fine.
Should have saved it.
All right. So self-censored Jaunt will come bounding over. So he can get here, and then he will use his aggression to move up, and will try and bite and punch Packed Down.
What is love?
Got to do with it. Got to do with it.
It's a good thing that it's a good Self-Centered Jaunt is against 2 of them at least.
Old lady.
All right. Master Chief is going to look at this and go, that doesn't look good. Bane.
Duck, still duck.
Good failures.
And
Bane look.
let's see here. I cannot cast Spiritual Weapon as well, because that would be 2 spells at once. So Master Chief is just going to kind of hang out and just kind of go, you got it, Snell. I believe in you.
Someone's on our side, like completely oblivious to what's going on.
All right, so with all the pack downs and the self-centered Jaunts, am I able to tell which one is actually attacking Stell?
None of them right now are attacking still.
Stell's just in the center of the fight.
They're scared. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I thought.
Stell's just standing in the center going, hug me! And you just see 3 gorillas just punching each other.
You see Pat Rug and Knight on the outside. Get out of there, you fool!
All right, so then Maul's going to move up. And I'm looking around. Since they're just fighting each other, do I even notice the other one yet to the north?
If 7-Up would have said something to you, then you would notice.
There's one up, and one other one coming down. I can't get to him, so I'm just going to blast at this guy. Move back a little bit.
All right.
I'm getting there. I've never used fancy guns before.
I know, you're a newbie. It's okay.
Think we could tame one of these gorillas, name it Mac?
I get another one and call it G's.
All right, so River Mist will...
River Mist, you and your brother, you and your sister come up here and tie ropes to these trees so we can lead them and trip them up. Do something useful.
No.
And it's gone.
So this one... he's going to come running out. So you just come running out, and looking around, he sees that his friends are attacking each other, and he doesn't like the self-centered jaunt one, so he's going to come up there and bite at him as well. Maybe he kind of like stole his. Maybe he stole his old lady or something like in when they were alive. Who knows?
And we watch as the gorillas try to prove who is dominant. As they
in the
hunt
jungle.
in the jungle, the mighty jungle.
And then he kind of like leans up and beats his chest like he's the king shit, you know.
I
Oh,
suggest
so do
disengage.
That's the one we need right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use mobility. It's a card. I can't throw it over to you, but I'm gonna use it. So use dash as a free action or disengage. So I will disengage, and then as
Would
my
he have to disengage with them now interacting with each other? And not him?
Yes.
I mean,
They're still hostile to us, so they can still provoke attacks of
Okay.
opportunity on us. Yes.
yeah. So those three don't like each other, but they also don't like you guys.
Well,
disengage, and then
still did
as
run
my
up and hit
bonus
them.
action, I will shut up. And I'll dash away as my bonus action from the card.
Okay.
Here, maybe, I guess. So
I'm gonna tell that to him. Did we learn our lesson yet, Stel?
I am the conqueror. This will happen. And then I'm going to pop a potion. Because I need it.
She's just judging you, silently shaking her head, going, "Kids these days."
I have to reorganize. A good strategist regathers himself and goes back in later. So that's my full turn.
I'm going to look at Patrog. Did he call himself a strategist?
Pagadin.
I'm moving. I'm just gonna move back down this way. And if anything comes to attack me, then I will defend myself.
Okay. Packed down. 24 will bite self-centered Jones.
Not as Bane's the one that was fighting everyone. I have made mistakes.
Yes, you did.
No.
Fair. It was just 2-on-1, not 3-on-1 at the time.
So self-centered John dies. And did you guys just use them two to attack each other, correct? So you, Petrog, you had Pack Down 3 attacking self-centered Johns, and Knight had Pack Down 24 attacking self-centered John, correct?
I
Yes,
expected
but
to
it
go
resisted death,
differently.
so it's still alive.
Yes, it did. I was just asking a question.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yes.
Okay, because it will matter.
I believe the DM used the fourth one to screw us.
I did not.
I believe that the resist death will happen until we can leave. That's what I believe.
Everybody
Yes!
back away.
Yes!
Yes.
I believe in the self-centered John.
Hang on, let me see how many attacks that was.
So, are we staying?
Well, I turn
I
up dead.
I suggest we run unless we can take them. Cheese, what do you think?
We can whittle them down and then use our magic to kill them.
There is no whittling this down.
No.
Whittle down the single one. Look at that.
Stand up, man. Oh no!
No!
Well, never mind. He get.
I guess 10 times was enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess our choice.
And then, so that was 2. And then he will look at Knight.
Uh-oh.
Got it, Knight. No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
You kidding? Use your master strategy to kill him. This is with Bane, by the way. I'm throwing that out there.
Yes, it is. M4. Oh, yeah. Because, yeah, that's oof.
I mean, anytime I see something that's a large creature with 11 AC, my brain goes, well, that has a lot of hit points. So,
Uh-huh.
and then I
And
hear 5 attacks and I go, I shouldn't be here. I'm level 4.
So this faster wine will call out, my love, get away. And she will shoot. Pattern.
Lord.
Gather on retreat.
Yeah.
It hurts me.
Your turn is right after mine, so that's fine. What do I have? Alright, well, we should leave. Hop, dash to hop another 25 feet.
In the words of Gandalf, flee, you fools. Flee. Cutting action to disengage and grabbing her on my way out. Come on, flask of wine. We need to leave quickly now. Mole, tell 7 Up to fly to the left as far as he can. Cheese, move your old ass now. Stell, run into the forest. Meet us on the other side.
Go wide.
So 7-Up's just going to continue flying. He's invisible.
Okay.
Okay. She's going to take a single step forward, and I'm going to cast Turn Undead. All right, it's go to right.
Success and 2 failures.
And I think that counts. All right, so with that, she's just going to go, why? They're running away. Get them.
See, I told you guys we'd be fine. They knew what was happening.
And I'm going to just start hobbling after the kitty and go, damn, surrounded by cowards. I'm going to walk slowly, like an old lady.
Cowards live to fight another day.
All right, so I'm going to blast him one more time.
Excellent.
I'm going to use one of my cards. It just gives me a +1 to attack.
Ooh, that hit him pretty good, too.
And then I'll move it down to see what everybody else is doing.
Leaving the area.
So are we
Two of them
trying?
are fleeing. We can just kill them. I agree with Cheese for once.
You agree that we should turn and fight, I'm guessing? Stell seems to be interested in it.
We can just kill them one at a time.
Confused.
So River Mist, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Consensus, let's go with consensus. We've got Mole, Stell, and
We should run because River Mist is probably going to attack the closest one, which is going to pull off its turn undead.
which is what I would assume.
Mm-hmm.
We'll direct hit the one I just hit.
Okay.
since he asked.
We are fighting. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
And he will go to this guy. Let's see, so he has to run.
You know, it's times like these where I'm just gonna sit back and wait. So you guys want to stay here and fight? So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
wait until man. Well, if I attack, so if this guy runs past me, the pack down 3. If he runs past me, will he attack me because he's turned undead, or he's just running no matter what?
You wouldn't know that he is turned undead because right now he's just standing there looking over at the rest of the group.
Oh, well, if you guys are saying to fight, well, F it. I guess I'm gonna have to go back in, aren't I? So,
Attack the injured one, the one that's really injured.
oh, this one looks more injured. So I'm just gonna listen to Cheese.
Go on, Wiz. I believe in you.
Uh,
I will get that paladin to become a great warrior or
Yeah.
die trying.
I'm working. I'm working on it.
Die trying.
Anyway, I will kill him to make him a great warrior. That's what I'm saying.
And he dies.
Look
Will
at
be
that.
my
Great
life.
warrior. I've taught him well.
See, Cheese supports me. Just cough
You
up
got
here.
it.
I support him too, but I also
Two down. What? Two to go. Let's go.
Isn't there only one left to go?
Yeah. Shoot him. I know you.
Nah.
I know you're big. I know you can hit him, big boy.
All right.
Nah, I believe you can intercept him.
It's
Interception.
about to happen. I know it's gonna happen.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Trying.
I just feel like the four-armed undead, gorilla is going to grab him and pull an arm, a leg, and the torso and head off at the same time.
All right. Which one is this? 3.
God,
I gotta take the
damage
undead
rolls
off.
are for crap today.
Yes. So
No
you
pressure.
so you shoot him with your crossbow, and he turns. He was looking at Petrog, but now he was looking at Knight, but now he turns and looks at you.
The laugh is like, ha 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 ha, my bad.
And he leans up and
In the back, you just see
Coming
G's
towards
going.
you.
I believe in you, big boy. You got these.
So glad I added tough before this all started.
Happy
Kick
as a
his
cat.
ass.
I'm finally not being attacked. Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna spend
Oh.
one of. Oh. I'm gonna spend one of these inspiration I have and go ahead and roll a card here.
oh, 2 1s, really? All right, so that is his turn. Flask of wine. She's like, Knight, you are okay. This is good. And then she will shoot him with the crossbow. Petrog.
All right. Well, I guess I'm doing this thing. That seems like an awful idea.
Shoot it. Shoot her.
And I will attack with decarving knife. And I will do some damage. And I will attack with my other offhand carving knife. And mace.
To maintain your distance, Flask, I guess I've got to go in and help them. And then... there we go. Pull out my rapier and my scimitar.
Guys, I hear something really loud buzzing from my right. Should we be worried about that? Yeah? No?
Just a bug. You'll be
Oh,
fine.
sorry. Grab the damage. My bad.
We
Guys.
should be worried about any noise out here.
Delete that.
Does the bug spray work? Get the bug spray.
All right, so that hits. So we'll just do that damage on there.
Okay.
Yarr.
And then throw all the okay. Yeah. And I believe. Oh goodness.
So 7-Up is going to land and pull out a little satchel of popcorn and watch.
I hear buzzing. Mole, pat rug, flask, cheese. Okun, Stella's right. There's something coming.
And then we better kill it fast, shouldn't we?
About
I'm gonna step close. I'm gonna pull out the new glaive I have. Ooh, fancy. And I'm going to stab it 10 feet away. And bonus action.
oh,
There, you see, it wasn't so bad.
He died.
Now let's go and figure out what this buzzing noise is so we can go and kill it and get its meat for the frog. Isn't that right, frog? Let's go eat
And you
some
hear it
meat.
coming from over there.
There's still the turd one too.
Still, take the brunt of the blow so we know what's hitting us. You're our shield.
just the thumbs up. Like, yeah, I'll be there. Give me a sec.
To be
Good
fair,
boy. Good
Isn't
boy.
the other guy gonna come back here?
He'll come back later. We got a good minute or so.
All right, so I'm going to move up, looking over this tree past Stell. As soon as I see what it is, I'm ready in Eldritch Blast within 120 feet. I'll shoot it.
Okay.
I forgot this gorilla has to dash every turn. It's going to take a while to come back.
So River Mist,
Oh, that's gonna be great.
he'll look around like, eh. And we'll shoot the gorilla.
That works too.
No, bad.
That's a bad thing, right? It's like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's coming back. Stell, prepare.
You got it, Stale. I believe.
And
Straight to cheese.
the person it can see, so Stell's behind a bush. So the thing it can see is River Mist. And we'll use its movement and then its bonus action movement to get right next to River Mist.
I'm okay
Feel
with
upset.
that.
You were supposed to dash last time. Oh well.
If he comes into Mole's range, would Mole get the action, or was Mole only aiming for the things?
I'm actually waiting for whatever it is that's buzzing.
River Mist like, oh, that hurt.
Just a hug. Walk it off. See, it wasn't so bad. He just likes to hug.
Stell, help him.
You know, okay.
He's just having fun right now.
I'm just like chilling, waiting. I'm worried about the buzzing.
It is getting very close.
I want to kill the gorilla before whatever that buzz is gets near us. That you're a paladin. It's your thing. You're
It's my
saying.
thing.
Technically, it's my thing too, but I just like fighting.
I'm gonna get right here. That way I'm not as close to the buzzing. Something good happens. I don't know if I want to burn my smite on this thing. Yeah, I probably have to. That'll be it for my spell slots, so. And that is all I got. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Nope, not dying today. Second wind. Okay, well, better than nothing. That's all I can do on my turn, right?
That's your bonus action.
Yeah, it's bonus action.
Oh, so I can still move and all that jazz?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. I'm moving out of the way.
Okay.
Temporarily. Holding my action, holding my attack.
And this buzzing is getting very loud now.
I know what this is. We should get out of here. Out of character. In character. I don't like this buzzing. Let us leave at once.
Have
Carving
you ever
knife.
heard anything like it in the time that you've lived here?
Oh no, nothing like this.
Well, our guides. I mean, why do we even have them?
Yeah. Do they know what it is?
Let's see.
It's just a fly.
It's just
It and so they're like, this kind of sounds like a creature we do not want to fight. It is beyond our power. But they don't have a name for it. They have never named it.
Kill the gorilla and start poking it, then kill it.
I'm going to use my Reline ability to get all the way around up to here. And let's try this again. Did the effect of the sneak attack activate? Nope.
I don't see an attack go up on it.
Dreaded lag.
There we go. Now attack it.
Now poke it like you mean it.
Does that hit?
It does. Yeah, some nice damage.
Yay. And someone finish this thing off. We've got a trouble coming.
Mole's got it. I believe in him. Or the cards.
All right, so 7-Up is hearing the buzzing. He's gonna shoot straight up. So he's at 55 feet. Is he able to see what it is?
He is over the treetops now.
Correct. So do we see what this thing is?
No. Because it's in the trees, but you're in the treetop. So like over the treetops.
Okay.
And if you have Sirenscape, we have some buzzing sounds.
Yes, I hear them.
I had issues with that, so I don't have it.
No worries.
It's not wanting to link my listener account.
Die!
And
All
it
right.
died.
You just see Cheese walk up next to everyone's like, "Come on, kill it already!" And she just keeps walking as the thing just dies.
All right. Well,
Oh, we're good. I'm taking a 2 for sure.
it did not show up yet. So
Let's go. We got people to be in.
It is getting louder.
Do we find anything on the bodies at all?
You'd have to take your turn to look.
Oh God, I gotta wait on.
Maul's going to move back a little bit and do the same thing, ready in action.
All
Say
right,
just
and
or figure out what it is and run.
so Mole. Let's see, Mole, Cheese, Knight. You would see this guy coming in, and that's what he looks like.
I knew I wasn't wrong.
A beholder.
Why am I never
That
wrong?
looks vicious. Let's just keep walking.
I think we should go back the other way as quickly as possible.
All right, so
Oh,
Maul's going to do two things. First thing he's going to do is his ready to action.
Okay.
The beholder is evil.
And then,
Does that actually work?
Does what actually work?
yeah,
The
he's
Eldritch
wounded.
Blast.
You took the full damage, yeah.
You hit him.
And then I'm going to use a card. It's a platinum card called the Enemy of My Enemy.
Oh, so he's going to throw a card at him.
Okay.
Out of the card.
An unlikely creature hostile to the enemy of my choice suddenly arrives on the scene. And my enemy is cheese. No, I'm just kidding. It's beholder.
Zombie T-Rex. Let's
Oh yeah. No, let's run away.
we can get that sword back.
And then we can run away.
So let's see. What will it be?
Equivalent.
T-Rex.
I'm going to
I
delete
just-
the card.
Zombie T-Rex comes over, I'm gonna totally try to steal that sword.
Yeah, please don't.
Face step. I'll tie a rope around you.
Throwing that out
Exactly.
there.
We're all just gonna time him and drag him away.
So all of a sudden, up from the north, you hear a loud roaring.
I feel like this is Godzilla versus Mothra.
And coming from the tree is definitely a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's not the zombie. Damn.
Oh, good. I thought he was going to have Clyde come back and throw a poo at it.
I'm gonna make that thing my pet. I'm gonna name it.
Oh.
Oh.
Could we lose? Chad?
I'm here.
Oh.
Mole. Or not mole, fucking.
Yes.
So anything else from Mole?
Nope. My wife has to get a needle jammed in her eye, so it's my last gift to you is get rid of this monster so we can run away.
Thank you. We love you, my sir.
Have fun getting your her eyes poked. Gross.
Now, now for the chat, imagine Dead Space 2, where you had to poke your eye. Yes.
That's literally what I think of whenever I hear like any eye stuff. It's just that one part.
Gross. So let me see here. Let me double check something right quick.
Number 2 is the best one too.
Never played it.
I think
Played 1, and I heard that it went downhill from there.
Reno, the genetic opera, where she.
All right, so it does say an unlikely creature hostile to the enemy of your choice, so it doesn't. So it's not automatically hostile. So our beholder friend, he he's going to. Well, actually, does anyone want to play Sven or Aachen? Or Mol or Aachen?
I mean,
Can we
I would
just
have to
assume
vote
they
on it.
dash?
Yeah, I think
Right.
I don't know if y'all are trying to leave or not.
I mean, I'm trying to leave. I don't care what the rest of them are doing, but I'm trying to not be here.
Okay. Well, so this guy, let's see. 1 and 2, cheese. 3 and 4 will be knights. It is knights. Knights, roll me a d4, please.
But I don't want to.
Okay, so it one of its eye stalks kind of looks right at you. Oh no! And you are frightened.
Good, I get to run away for free.
To be fair, I think they're all frightened anyway.
And then he's going to kind of hover in. He's going to hover right there. River Mist seeing this, nope. And he is going to piss off. And he's on another map, so he is gone still.
Oh yeah, I'm out. Nope. I had enough today. You got it. You got it, cheese. I believe in you, sir. And Weber here.
I'm a woman. Why does everyone keep forgetting? I'm just an old lady.
Dash and get
Yeah,
away.
Get here and I'm dashed away. I'm not even gonna be here anymore. I'll even face step if I have to.
Yeah, Hawkins running away. The T-Rex will come bounding in. And he will bite.
If he eats it in one go, I'm going to
Ooh.
I'm going to find the kitty litter box.
Oh, never mind. I can't use the tail. So yes, it just bites the beholder. Flask of wine. She fucks off. Pat Rub.
Did you see how
What
much
do
damage
you
the
think I
beholder
am
took?
doing?
Still green too.
Yeah. 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Boom.
So frightened. I'm running away. Does it matter which direction or?
Let me double check. Da-da.
The frightened
Is that-
condition doesn't force you to run.
Just away from the creature, I think.
It-
Uh,
It just gives you disadvantage.
were we trying to go north? Were we trying to go north on the map, or did it matter?
Well,
Give it a wide berth.
7-Up did say that you guys were heading in the wrong direction, and it kind of pointed to your that way, left.
Oh, so left. So we go out and then we take a left turn at Albuquerque.
Yep. I agree.
Pretty much.
So I'm gonna dash then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. And to get next to her and grab her hand and be like, "Let us go quickly."
Way.
Cheese.
As she is gonna look at the T-Rex biting the beholder and go, I might have a moment. And I'm gonna search the bodies of the gorillas real fast to see if they had any.
Okay.
What do I need to roll?
So, roll an investigation.
I'm terrible.
As you're petting down one of the gorillas. Let's see. There's probably something in them.
There's something in their anal cavity.
She's old. She doesn't care anymore.
I know.
Does it
knows
count as a
She
peace pod?
stuffed her arm up. I like to imagine she's like just the veteran vet. She just doesn't care. What
As
I
you're
find.
reaching around, grabbing at them. Let's roll and find out.
Chop the
Hey,
hand off
guys.
the
A lot of
monster.
rolls.
Personal monkey paw.
Guys, I'm finding so much things. So much poop.
Well, it was a zombie, so it has some guts and stuff. You find, some pretty good stuff. A heavy crossbow, a flask of something, a silver ewer, a tiger eye, an urn of ashes, and 15 copper.
Sweet. And once I collect all the items, I'm gonna just start walking towards the others, kind of at the cheese pace, going, "Damn kids running away from just a little bee."
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bee.
Large
Mole is probably that
sized.
way while I'm just searching through all this stuff.
Yeah, Mole's shaking his head. Oh, Lord. So the beholder touched one of its eye stalks at the T-Rex, and a nice beam comes flying out of it.
Well, it wouldn't interest me.
Well, that's a dead T-Rex.
We find out.
It's a stubborn T-Rex.
It is a stubborn.
Look at the help on them. They're not going anywhere.
I got a moment. Let's go. Cheese is unconcerned with the epic fight behind her. She's just walking with it's kind of like the badass explosion. She just doesn't care. She's just walking.
And a part of its tail is gone. Well, its tail is now gone.
Disintegration rays.
Yay! Knight is pissed off. Stealth.
Oh no, we're going.
Oh, you're going. All right. So is anyone going to sit here and try and fight this thing?
No.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, thank you.
Wants us to stay.
So we get down. All right. So we will be out of combat.
Out of curiosity, is the frog able to use the heavy crossbow?
No.
That's up the butt of a ape.
I am not proficient, and I'll be at disadvantage because I'm a small creature.
I'd say Aachen would be able to, wouldn't they? Do they have a heavy crossbow or just a regular one?
Well, this fondue.
Do you want the ashes
I was gonna use it, but if someone else has a better use for it, that's fine.
Yeah,
'cause I don't have ammo.
Aachen has the light.
the ashes take cast silence, and I was gonna take the holy water if you don't want it.
Yeah, I'd say Aachen would be the only one that, since if they only have a light one, a heavy one would best serve Aachen the best.
Yeah, I
Considering they are our Goliath.
well, Master Cheese is actually pretty good with this crossbow. She would actually be able to use it, but
Well, there you go. Use it. I mean, we're a party. It's not like you can't just be like, yeah, I can catch and then pull out your your stick and hit someone.
true. I think I'll just leave it in the party sheet for now, just because I have no ammo and our level player is not going to say yes or no.
I would suggest as a team, since we just got some of our asses handed to us, that we depart from this area, find a safe area, rest for about a short rest, and then continue our journey to our desired destination. Giving this area that we now have marked clearly on our maps as Fuck Off Valley, and avoid it.
I don't know. There was only a little bit of a few apes. It wasn't too bad.
So since we're in here, your guides will let you in on a secret that some of these areas, once you get into them, if there are one group of zombies, there are definitely other groups of zombies. So resting might not be the best idea, but you can certainly try to do so.
Well, I mean,
Why are we told now?
'Cause
We
I
brought a
suggested something
zombie
helpful.
tier. We said nothing.
Because your guys you hired your guys to lead you to one place.
All
I
right,
don't
so
think we should rest. I think we should just keep moving because we're going to get
Okay.
into another fight if we rest.
Okay, so we just keep.
That's Jesus' professional opinion.
I mean,
let's
we're
get to the
probably gonna get into
destination.
another fight if we keep moving. That's just kind of the nature of
We
it.
get into a fight no matter what we do. So.
An hour later is the question.
An hour.
Now we're
not gonna do
take a rest.
The only person who really needs the rest is Stel, and I believe in Stel.
So, fun fact about that card you just pulled. A player in one of my other games, he played that last week, and he rolled 2 tails. So it was kind of funny.
Oh, that sucks.
It was quite funny.
It sounds. I'm going to go ahead while we're headed out and headed to our destination and roll 1 for mine.
So is it just the all or nothing? Is it just like a 20 no matter what the situation, like attack or like persuasion or just deception?
Yeah, anything that has to do with the D20.
Well, that's a critical. Woohoo!
If it works.
So, for example, I would have had nothing happen.
Still got to roll 1d2.
D2.
Yeah, a d2.
Yeah, Kobo was there for that.
It's a coin. 1d2 is a coin.
The Wheel of Fortune. How many cards do you have, Stel?
That's all my inspiration. That's 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend my last one and roll 1-4 on the inspiration card table.
That's pretty decent.
I don't have dupe. That would give me dupes, and this card's awful for me, but whatever, it's fine.
Re-roll? That's sweet.
Shoot, I'll take that. That's a +1.
I get nothing +0 for me, so.
Oh, I can cut off that zombies, or not the zombies, the bees. Yeah, that's a cool card you have, Stel.
Yeah. It's real nice. Like, to be fair, the 3 I have are fantastic, except for one of them.
I just need to survive long enough to be able to still use it and gain more inspiration.
Ooh, we get a free silence with this urn. Guys, it was
That's
worth
what
it.
I told you.
It was worth it.
And the
It was-
flask, which is what that is.
No, it's in the flask. So I'm
Trinkets.
holding on to the flask, and I'll look at it when I got time.
Right, all right. Here we go. So yes, now with 7-Up leading the way, he pop up and pop down, pop up, and he's leading you the correct path.
I like correct paths.
Like our guides, they keep leading us the wrong direction.
Well, it's not their fault.
To be fair, I could be causing flask of wine to be messing up. I do keep her up.
This is true. All right. So as we're heading, we get here, and they start leading you. So, this potion should look familiar to you. What potion is that?
The one that's unidentified in our party sheet.
Oh, hey, yeah, there's a potion in there.
There's so much in this party sheet.
But yeah, I mean, to be fair, we haven't had a chance to.
I
Can
mean,
we-
can we just
have
like
The long rest?
offload it? You're like, no, go sell this.
Where are you gonna sell things?
I don't know, just to keep the party sheet clear.
You're in the middle of a bloody jungle.
Just keep the party sheet clear.
What you buying?
So finally, we get we're trudging along, and it is now about midday, And rising high above the jungle canopy is a 300-foot tall, naturally formed spire rock with smoke issuing from a flaming beacon at the top of it. The walls of the spire are sheer and dotted with small little caves. Frail-looking ladders hang from narrow ledges at various heights. And there's the map, and this is what you guys see.
Like my flaming tower more. Mine had more flame.
So looking at the tower base map, where that little square is, that's kind of where the base is.
All right, let's go. Guard.
And let's see here. So Petra, give me a roll a history check since you're from this around this area. Let's see if you know what this is.
Yar. History. Cross. Here you go.
You would know that this is like kind of an ancient signal tower before there was a spell blade coming through here, toppling them. Many of these towers were used to send messages between the cities via colored flames at nights or colored smoke during the day. That's what you know about them.
Alrighty, I will exposit.
Now all of China knows you're here.
Look at all of those disadvantages.
Master never was stealthy.
Okay.
Reminds me, I need to get better armor.
So let's see here. I'll just leave this last one out with 7-Up, and then he'll be done. 7-Up will fly up, and he will report that there are several things up above flying around, but you don't know what they are.
I would hazard a guess that they're dinosaurs. Let's go.
And it is, like I said, it is still middle of the day, and
Jeez, at least move and use the grass for cover and the rocks.
You act like this forest is dangerous or something.
And the sun is coming out, and the clouds are clearing away, and it's getting a little warmer here.
I would say it's mildly dangerous. Yeah. Okay.
I have been sufficiently wetted for the day. With all of the rain earlier.
When it rains down in Africa.
Poop. Hop.
River mist, flask of wine. Maybe you should stick close to us. Let us move and follow Pat Rug through the grass.
And is that the way Cheese is going?
Basically, she's just walking towards the tower. She doesn't really care anymore.
All right.
She's too tired. She doesn't give a damn.
Hop.
I'm keeping while I'm walking through this long grass, I'm keeping Cheese in my vision just in case.
Yeah, and night as you're walking, Flask, she'll whisper to you, we want to wait till it's a little bit darker.
Cheese, come over here.
What?
Let us wait until nighttime.
What?
God damn it, Cheese, get into the grass!
Oh, I want to get in the grass.
Come on, this way!
I'd like to point out passive perception of 20 and can't hear someone 15 feet away.
I know, right?
I know. The tower's right there. I don't understand.
Stell, go fetch her. Go fetch her, Stell. She will listen to you.
You make no sense, kitty. You make no sense. The tower's right there. Let's just go inside where it's nice and dry.
We will be fine. Let us use this tree here. Let us make better preparations before we simply invade a tower we do not know much about.
Yeah, fine. She sits down and just starts watching the cats.
Bring I would bring like everyone to where we could like easily conceal ourselves among the tall grass and watch and keep and just like tell them we should wait. At least give it till night begins to fall. The waning light to use the against some of the creatures.
And so, what's as you guys are hunkering down in this grass, you see flying in about, I'd say about 50 feet up in the air, heading towards the tower. One of the creatures that look like this.
Oh, look, lunch.
Do you see what I mean? They seem almost humanoid, and the vision, I'm pretty sure, will fuck us up.
Seem like
They
they're
look
protecting.
humanoid. And they look like birds to me.
And they are flying. This one is flying in.
Reminds me of this Kenku I met so long ago.
Seem like these things are protecting the tower.
So this one is flying towards the tower about 50 feet up. And then as you see it gets closer, you see it go straight up and fly up all the way to the top.
See, we seem to be fine. Let us, like I said, wait until the evening hours.
But the tower's right there.
You have me for a reason. Look, fur, dark, nighttime, hide, slip in, slip out, in case trouble. You know, I'm just saying.
His name is Knight. On top of that,
Your name's Knight?
You didn't listen when
I
I
thought
put you
you
back
were
at
just talking.
shop.
You only like nighttime. Okay. Fine. We'll sit down.
While we wait till nighttime, is there anything that like usable in the grass with the rocks and the trees and stuff that I could fashion like makeshift arrows at all, or have one of the guides do it? I did so well with them.
I can get that tree and, cut it down.
You do not see anything. You like digging around. You see some, like some dirt and maybe like some blades of grass that is kind of destroyed, but maybe little itty bitty rocks, but nothing too special.
I just love how I have a bloody teacup in my inventory. I'm just random, but I think I'm gonna spend an hour just studying this teacup, going, "What the hell is going on here?"
Yeah, so you guys have been out here a while. You know that, well, not a while, but a few days now, and you would know that it's about 1 in the afternoon, so you got about 4 or 5 hours till it's nighttime.
I'll take a nap.
Cheese goes to take a nap.
No, I was telling someone to take a nap.
Would that be considered a long rest from this point to nighttime, or
You could do a short rest
short rest? Okay.
if you want.
Well, like I think we should wait till nighttime. So
we're just sitting here waiting anyways for an opportunity to move in. So
Yeah, even just sitting here observing you do see these creatures continuously like flying in and around and flying out. So going in during the daytime might not be the smartest idea.
Master Chiefs want to get the flask, figure out what's inside the flask, figure out what type of potion, poison, etc.
The flask that you have, or that's in the party sheet?
The one that was that we got from the gorillas. Do I have a flask?
So the one you got from the gorillas, that is just an urn. You can break it to use silence. It is centered on the urn. and it's good for one use.
Well, that'll be useful.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was a flask that we got from the gorillas along with the urn.
Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, a flask. It's just a flask. Are you gonna open it up and smell it?
Sure, I'll open it up.
All right. So as you open it up, you get a nice little hint of some turnips in it.
Oh, yes, I remember the goblin. Night. You want some goblin juice?
No, thank you.
I found it. I found it with the gorillas.
Water is fine, my friend.
So we got you a short rest. Roll some hit die if you want.
Hell, I'm giving you some turnip.
Yeah, it's a nice hint. You would know that this is indeed turnip ale.
Remember that goblin? Yeah.
What do we do? Just roll 1 or 2?
However many hit die you want. You can roll however many you have.
Okay. I was like, that's how I was
You
confused.
get one.
Nice on the first one.
Good. Got 1 dice left.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it now.
Go to the chopper.
That's fine. I don't want to waste the other 2.
You know you want to.
9.
Do it.
Yep, I'm
Do it.
rationing, drinking water, and I'm just gonna relax after all that moment. I knew what was going on. I feel like I had that situation under control.
You really love those hugs, I can tell.
You have this situation under control.
So
Conquer had it under control.
so when the darkness comes, I would like to discussing as party with Knight would discuss allowing him to use the darkness to their advantage and let him move from here to the rocks that they can see and maybe plot the course for them so that they can follow in timing in case he sees anything or anyone.
All right.
Do we have to scale this tower, or is there like a door on the bottom? Or well, Knight will probably let us know. But from where we are, we didn't notice anything like that, right?
You would not have noticed anything where you're currently at.
What are you waiting for, kitty? Yep.
Giddy up.
All right. So before we do this, let's go ahead and take our 10-minute break.
Okay.
Yeah. So 20 till. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So we are back. Our adventurers here decided to hang out in the bushes. And you did hear some when you guys were resting. You hear some, but nothing happens. So still, or not still, Knights. I did believe we were waiting on what you want to do.
Yeah. I want to move up to the edge and make sure I check the sky and the area before I move out.
With your vision. So looking up, the tower up there is still, you see a little bit of a glow, but it's so high up you don't see anything else up there because it's like over 300 feet high.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't see anything, and it's light drizzle, so there's no moon out. But you don't see anything like flying around.
Okay, I'm going to use my feline ability to sprint low and fast across to the place here in between the rocks and the bush, and kind of look around on the opposite side of it here.
All right, so laying on these rocks, you find the body of what appears to be a minotaur, like a young minotaur. One of its horns is broken off, and he's holding in his hand like a little plush of another minotaur. Most of his limbs are broken. His rib cage is crushed, and there are broken twigs and torn leaves stuck to what is left of his clothes.
He's dead though, completely, right? Not just like laying in torment.
Yeah, he is dead.
Anything else pocket-wise, like notes, anything like that?
Not in this area that you see. Nope.
Okay. Come back to the edge and wave them. Hand signal if any of them were just wave and tell them to come across quickly.
I think the kitty wants us to go. All right, let's go piss off birds.
So these two will come running up.
There's a wee monitor here. The child must have been thrown from an increasingly dangerous height, broken the bones. It's got a plushie. I feel like when we come back down, if we make it out, we should properly send him away to the spirit world. And then I'm going to move through here, and when I come around the side, do I see anything around the bottom edge of the tower?
You do see how many more? We got 1, 2, 3 more bodies laying around these towers, or laying at the base of the tower.
I'm gonna take the doll from the dead child.
Oh god. Okay. Let me make that really quick.
You took a plushie minotaur.
I imagine she's just kind of picks it up, looks at it, go.
So I see nothing else at all, right? None of us see anything like in the sky or anything near the bodies. And I'm just going to move to them and check them as we go, as we look for an opening.
Okay. Another one you see was you see 2 humans, and then once again another minotaur, but this one is a little bit bigger, like a full-grown minotaur.
Okay. Nothing on their bodies, nothing notes, nothing
variable. Everything was basically stripped off of their bodies.
And there's no opening around this edge here, or on this side of the wall.
There is a ladder that is going up, and that is right there. There's no opening or caves or anything like that.
Okay. So when I check the ladder, does it look sturdy? Does it look?
Are you gonna go and check the ladder?
Yeah.
All right. So as you step on by the ladder,
trap.
You feel like where you step, all of a sudden your body just starts shaking and vibrating a lot. Some electricity comes onto you, and we take some damage.
Cheese turns to Stell. You think I should be looking for magic traps? Nah, I think Knight's got this.
Yeah, I think he's got it too. He knows what to do.
So yeah, you just see his body. If you guys were looking, you see his body just kind of go rigid and start shaking.
Static electricity.
Oh, hey, look, we found something. You think we should go over and check it out?
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, let's see here. Where's it at? There it is. And so Knight.
I already have a lover. It's fine.
So Knight, you find a scroll of vitality that's a little Milos bought for you all. A scroll of aura of vitality, actually.
Look at that spell that the that the rogue can't cast.
But that is what you found. It's a nice little thing. But yeah,
I just wave everyone else over as I'm sure the shocking trap is done. Making my hair poofy.
Yes, everything is standing on end now. You're like a big flip. And you look at Knight or Flask of Wine, and she's kind of have her hand over her mouth, like kind of giggling.
It's fine. Come on. Let us go. Let us up the ladder.
All right. So this ladder.
Who can cast it? Who can cast that scroll?
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
Still, I have something for you, and then just hand it over to him, and then make my way up the ladder.
All right. Yeah. So this ladder, it is ancient and crumbling. So whoever wants to try and climb it, roll me an athletics check, please.
You want the grappling?
Well, actually, sorry. Who's?
Yeah, wait a minute. I was gonna say, do we have a grappling hook? I was waiting for you to describe the ladder, and I was like, oh, never mind, it's breaking. Who has the grappling hook? We had it in the bag.
I got it. Want me to put in the party sheet, or do you just want
to? I will forego use of the ladder and climb up beside the ladder using my climb speed.
Oh, well, there you go. We'll let Pat can lift the hook up through there for us.
You can do it too.
And to give you an idea, this is a 60-foot climb up this ladder.
Yar, I have 25-foot climb speed. Or 20-foot climb speed, sorry. Brain.
Takes a little bit.
Yeah, it would take a little bit. So you guys kind of see Petrog kind of just disappear. Well, no, if you have dark vision, you can see him.
I put the scroll of vitality in the party sheet for still to grab.
Okay.
I know.
So I guess secure the grappling hook and then secure an extra length of rope to the end of it.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that way Petra can just jimmy it on there and just make sure it's held tight.
So Petrog, actually, when you climb all the way up, I'll move you over here right quick. And this is what you see. It's kind of like a cave entrance. This nasty old letter. And that's about it. I think I'll have to hit dark vision.
I believe I do.
You do not have dark vision.
Oh.
So yeah. So you can get up there and you can't see in, but you can kind of feel your way. This is like a slick wall here on either side of stone.
Strange. I will squint really hard.
Squinting very hard, you see some more rocks.
I will do my best to secure the grappling hook on the most secure place that I can find.
So this up here, this is all rock. You can try and smash it into the rock.
Is there a place where there's like a small gap where I could like wedge the rope so that the grappling hook portion is on the other side?
Let's see here. Did you get that?
I did. I'm sorry. There we go.
Yes, you do easily find one that's find a little crevice that you can stick it in. Cheese, are you just climbing up the rock, or are you going to climb the ladder?
Thought he threw a rope down.
He is not doing that yet.
Yes, that was my plan. Was to once that's secured, I will drop the rest of the grappling hook portion.
Alright, then you have 50 feet of rope. How much are you going to use stick around this grappling hook?
The grappling hook doesn't already have.
It does not.
Okay, it's just a hook.
It's just a hook.
Well, that's why I said the extra bit of rope.
How much rope did you put?
I put 50 feet on it, and you said 60, so I mean, like, I figured... I thought
Yeah.
I had other rope with it, but, like...
I can add an extra 10. Like,
Okay. I'm just... I don't know. Okay, so you jumped out, you dropped down the rope, and now everyone can climb up if they so wish.
I'll grab it and go first, just in case it falls. I'm already hurt.
Give us a athletics check. Nah, you get up there easily. You can tell it is nice and sturdy.
It is fine. Everyone come along, and I'm going to, again, hold the rope a little bit to brace it a little bit more so that, to steady it so people can climb easier.
Alright. So we see. So everyone gets up there, no worries. It's quite an easy check with rope, even if you didn't have rope. So with rope, it's even easier.
I'd like to mention I have an ever-burning candle on my shoulder.
Lost the way.
So I was never stealthy, period. So how much do I see with the candlelight?
Is cheese
what
the
is-
way, the truth, and the light?
See what?
It should be 5 foot radius.
Yeah, I would say you can see this. Yeah, you see a tunnel leading to your right at
Divine Sense.
Divine Sense. You do not sense anything in here.
So I'm like, no undead is here, which I think is a good thing.
Or Fey Fiends or Celestials? Yay!
Yeah, there's dinosaurs, so there's that.
Got our vision 60 feet. Do I see anything?
So yes, coming in here, knights. You see, looking down, a little like a little itty bitty cliff, and also in the distance. Well, not like down here. I'll just fucking open this because I'm too lazy.
Same, by the way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
How deep is the hole? Like the slide down?
It is a 10-foot deep pit.
Okay.
I will rub my chafed frog belly that has been going against the ground. This whole
Still grab the grappling hook and the rope and bring it up with us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if you wanted that. I do that. because I had the idea. Confirmed it.
All right.
Nice. I was like, I was doing it anyway, pulling
And-
it up.
I will standing jump to the other side of the pit because I can do that.
Okay.
Hashtag
I'm
frog
just gonna
face.
slide down and follow. I'm just gonna slide down and follow him. Do I need to make any checks?
Well, hang on.
She sees the frog jump and goes, I can do that.
So as knights, give me an athletics as you go to slide. From knight.
Turns out there's a pit trap down in the pit.
All right, so you slide down, but as you slide down into the pit, your noise forces a bunch of different spiders to come out of the crevices.
Hello, little friends.
And they look mightily hungry.
Ugh.
Didn't you say you wanted to be stealthy about this?
But
Why
on
you
the
go
bright side,
spiders?
on the bright side, he found us dinner.
Anyone
That is
have
true.
oil? Throw the oil in the pit, light it on fire, burn the spiders.
in the
Same.
I see no problem with this. Let's do it.
So these guys are still kind of on the wall. They're coming out of the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
leap up. I'm gonna leap up. So they're on the wall, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna leap up, and I'm like,
You're gonna climbing back up. Okay. Yeah.
do I need to roll athletics for that, or
No, you're good.
okay?
You can climb. It'll just it'll be your turn to climb up.
I'm gonna grab the last flask of oil out of my bag and just toss it down there
Okay.
to break it, like just. There,
Shattering.
there you go. There is your oil. Light it.
So this guy, let's see, yeah, he's going to see 1 and 2 Patrock, 3 and 4 will be next. As Petrog, it is.
Good.
Maybe can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes,
I can hear
this one will climb along. So he's kind of like climbing, and then he'll like climb around his little friend and get to our dear Petrog. And he will bite him.
It's gonna touch me.
Par for the horse.
Yes, he will bite you. And and that is his turn because you are immune to poison.
Praise.
Just for shits and giggles, yeah. So yes, this one is not in. Oh, none of these guys are technically in the pits. They're on the walls.
So the fire won't reach them? Or...
Well, they're. I would say they're about 5 feet in on the walls.
You got that alcohol.
5 feet in.
Drink and blow.
Drinking blow.
I just I can't even think of anything to say to that.
Light a match, drink some alcohol.
I don't
Fire.
think I have anything to. If I hit them, will they fall to the ground?
I don't know. It depends on what you hit them with.
Oh, all right. I guess I'm gonna throw one of the battle axes I have.
Just gonna
Okay.
chuck a battle axe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a battle axe I can throw.
To be fair, I was like, you could use the improvised weapon, use the grappling hook as one of the rope weapons, and just
I have battle axes. I want to use them.
just pull the
Battle
side
axes
and
are
pull it.
hand axes.
If you can dodge a battle axe, you can dodge a ball. I just say.
It dodges it.
I just love to imagine that you're throwing it in Pat Rug's direction, so he just sees a big giant battle axe flying towards him.
Oh, poor Patrick.
But it's not even
I don't
end
really
over
have-
end. He's just like throwing it blunt side forward.
I don't really have a way
Squish
to. No, I guess I'll get down here and I can get to here. If you guys light up, it's whatever. I'll just space step out. But I'm gonna sit here so I can put disadvantage on anyone else who attacks Pat.
Okay.
All right, so
And
give
that'll
us
be my turn.
give us an athletics check as you're sliding down this pit.
I throw you a battle axe and you jump down a pit. You gave up.
Okay. So you are now covered in oil, though.
That's okay. Cause I have a plan. You just don't know it yet.
Don't worry, I'll light you on fire just like you want.
Just get him to the ground and I'll face step out. Face step is fire so I can light it on fire once they fall to the ground.
Yeah, he's 10 feet up.
So this guy will
More
climb,
battle axe.
and he will climb here, and then he will step right up onto here.
That's some movement speed.
I want to throw this.
15.
I'm gonna be honest. I want to throw the spider at Stel.
Go for it. Bring it. That's a good thing.
I want to do the same thing I did with the lizard man.
Oh, and knight you dodge out of its bite attack.
Hello, little friend.
And then this guy, who will climb down to the ground, so there's 10, or no, it's 5, and then he'll move there for 10, and will bite still. I'm missing. And number 19, so he's going to climb along. No, let's see first. Yeah, so he's actually going to climb down as well. And he will climb down and bite still. Lovely. Ripper missed. He can't do it. He can move here, so it's 10.
I got you, Pat. Don't worry. I'm here for your support.
So he will get to here, and then we'll use his action to dash right there. And she will lean over her friend Knight and will try and shoot the one looking at Petrog. Okay, jeez.
Choices.
I'm just gonna glare at Cheese and like, don't do it yet. No, not yet.
Choices. I mean, you did say light it on fire. I'm just.
I said I can light it on fire because I can face step out of it.
Oh.
It's his fire.
I'm gonna set it on fire. No, I want himself. Okay, I'll let you do it then. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Jesus, taking all my cleric secrets.
Bane never works for me. I don't. Whenever else somebody else uses it, I don't get it.
And
Yes, use up all your spell slots.
Oh yeah, I know. They're gone.
let's see here. Can I? I cannot. Man, I am limited on bonus actions. I'm just gonna stand here and go like, let me know when to light you on fire, Stell. I'll gladly do it.
Which one is in range for me to do some hitting?
15.
15. Alrighty. Thank you, sir. Well, the very first thing, I have my carving knives drawn, and I will make a singular attack. The first attack at here hits. Wunderbar. Yes. And a second attack is a miss. I've become sad.
Well, I'm looking here.
See Chad over there chuckling.
Yes.
It's always great to have a DM who's having fun.
I always try to have fun.
Release the spiders.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go right for this one again. Just stick with the tried and true rapier since it's a close quarter combat, and there are many of us stacked together closely.
Have a
Good place for a fireball.
No,
Great
no, not a good place for a fireball.
I think it's a great place for a fireball. I mean, we got Stell down in the pit with oil.
We did.
I don't know how much fire damage it's gonna be. I think I'll be okay.
Fireball? Yeah, you'll be fine. Totally, especially with oil. Ooh, don't forget to apply the stealth.
Oh, I did.
Huzzah. Look at that.
Exploded.
He explodes.
I
And
see you don't like spiders, I can tell.
I did not
Wipe some spider goo off her face, like, ugh.
move up so
It-
that Flask can have a better shot, and then watch.
So as you go and blow up this spider, you crunch it, and a bunch of baby spiders just land in your face, like a bunch of like spider eggs just land into your face and mouth.
What the?
And then they go away. And then they go away.
I was like, what? I thought they were all doing damage.
They'll grow into
No.
big ones. Kill them.
So, are all these spiders down with me?
12 and 19 are.
Yeah, man. I'll just fire phase step out of it to the left, like this up here, I guess.
That's a wall.
Oh, it doesn't look like a wall.
He becomes one with the wall.
I will. I'll just jump back then. I don't have a choice because unless I can get in front of Pat Rug,
Can you
like
see it
there.
there?
No, probably not. So I'll just use phase step back here. And will the phase step light it on fire?
Immediately after you use your face step, each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you. So it would once you land. Yeah, after you use it. So when you get there, when you get wherever you're going, anyone that's within range of you, within 5 feet of you, can take the damage.
So you
But
set
right there-
Flask on fire.
But yeah, if you want.
So if I jump here, I hurt my teammates then.
No, it's if a creature that you can see of your choice.
Oh, okay. Well, F it. I'll just jump up here and use the phase step and light whatever one is on the bottom level. Hopefully, ignite all the oil for the other one. I feel like
It
that's
would-
so complicated for me to say right now.
No, it wouldn't. So you go up here. So now you're 10 feet up and 5 feet over.
Basically, wherever you
and-
teleport to is the place that gets lit on fire.
Right.
Oh, got it. That's what I was asking.
So
Okay,
if you
yeah.
teleported down to the pit, that would have caused the fire.
Correct.
But then I'd be in the fire.
Yes, you
Well,
would. Yes,
well,
you
that's
would.
your choice. That's your decision.
Tinderbox and a torch. I mean,
Just do we get light a torch?
You'll be fine. It's
Yeah,
not like you're
we're
taking much
good.
damage this campaign.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You'll be
stay here.
fine.
Unless you guys want to do it, I need to ask: are you guys gonna do it if I jump out then?
I mean,
I was gonna do it whether you stayed in there or not. I don't really give a damn.
Whatever. I'm gonna face step out, and I'll get to right here.
Okay.
Do you light night on fire?
No, I do not light night on fire.
Light is Fluffy Kitty because he's still fluffy.
do you light
And
flask
then-
of wine on fire?
to be fair, would I be statically charged? Could I like tip them and just be like, "Hello"?
Hello.
Hello, my little friend.
And I'll just light a torch and throw it in, and just affect those two that are down there.
Hello, Moto.
I do believe lighting a torch is an action. So you're lighting a torch, and then your action So yeah, it'll be an action to light it. Next one, you can throw it and do it.
Oh my god. Can I like?
But now Master Cheese can see, and she can focus on the spiders.
And do you light flask of wine on fire?
No, I'm not gonna hurt anybody around me.
Okay.
All right, that's all I got. God dang, that was so complicated.
So this one, he's going to come clambering up. He's going to climb to the side, and he's going to climb 15 feet. So now he is like right. He's like peeking his face, like hello, and then he will bite you. So he's within your range.
Hello, you food? Yes. Is that with Bane?
That is with Bane.
I want to know what he rolled.
And then we do this.
He probably got a -1.
Probably.
And then this one, he's going to climb over here next to, and climb up 10 feet next to Cheese and look at Cheese and say hello, and then we'll bite you.
The fact the spider says hello just makes me want to stab them more.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Is there anything I can do? Probably not.
Not as a cleric.
Not as a war cleric, really.
I feel a Spartan kick is coming from Cheese.
You know it. Wait. Oh, okay. Why did I? I'm so confused. Why did I have concentration failure?
Because Bane, yeah. And you took damage because you got poisoned.
What's the second damage?
That was from the poison. The first damage.
What was the damage? I don't see it. I just see failure.
Scroll up. So you had to take so you took a con save. So you got bit, and then it did a little bit of damage. And you did a con save to see how much poison damage it would do to you. And then when you took the poison damage, that's what rolled your save for the Bane.
Yeah.
So
You succeeded on the first concentration save for the bite damage, and then you failed for the poison damage.
Right.
All right. So am I poisoned now, or?
Yeah. Let me see here. No, you're not poisoned.
All right.
Yeah, and so the River Mist will free action draw out the short sword and stab it. And so that's my old 80.
I'm gonna kill this fucking thing. That's what I'm gonna do.
Remember that old lady almost killed you with the statue.
This is true.
It's a sign of affection.
And then Fesca Wine will say, look at Stell and kind of like cock her bow and then troop, and then shoots. That's the spider. Oh no. Jeez.
This wolf spider's gonna die. Just basically picks up the glaive that she found and she's been using as a walking stick. Just goes, stab. Bad spider. And how far away is 12 from me?
12. It would be 10 feet over.
Oh, I can reach that. I take the spear. Never mind. I just take the spear, stab.
Right.
It's like I poke it with a blunt end. Like I just poke the spider and it just looks at me and goes, "What? What?"
Yeah, because you kind of poke your head down and just try to stab you. The frog.
The first attack. And I do the slash and miss. And now I flip the other one over and attempt to stab. Oh. I eat.
Very nice. You eat it, and it eats itself back down and dies.
You will be dinner.
He's already in cooking oil.
He is. I cannot reach that way, and I am not sliding down there because I know better. Stell, you got this.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna attack with Barbara.
Give it the bush.
Did it not register?
Jesus.
Okay.
Give it the push.
Me.
Did it roll?
No.
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 What the shit?
Creatures least.
Yeah, it's not showing. I rolled 2 times. One was a 12, another one was a 10.
You disconnected.
Oh.
Hey, time to reroll.
Yes.
Roll a third time. Try and get a 20.
Alright,
There you go.
to answer your question, she's
What
DM
the
you
heck?
on Discord.
Yeah, it's not even showing anything on my side. Did it hit? Does that hit or no?
That one missed.
Okay, that's fine. That's all I'm gonna do.
So the spider says, and it will bite at you.
Peter Griffin laugh at me.
Uh huh. And River. So he's gonna like take his. Oh shit! No, he can't. So he will sheathe his short sword and bend down and pick up his short bow, and then that will be his turn. Fester and Lion will once again try and like shoot up an arrow down and smack it.
Well done, my love.
No, it's my turn already. Well, damn.
Throw a rock at it.
Stab. What?
All
I can
part
probably-
of the plan.
I could probably do that. Here, give me a moment. Where's the rock? Pick
And
up a
then-
rock, throw it at the dead body of the spider. Happy?
Now we can. They're in the pit, aren't they? Like if I kick the bodies over, Patrog, just set it ablaze and you can cook it from here.
It requires a little more finesse than that.
I got some manga leaves.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, so I will do the harvesting of things. I will harvest 2 of them. It only lasts 24 hours, so it's like, eh. And Chad, I'm going to create, like, I'm making items for all of these, so as I do it, also known as copy them somewhere and save me. This is giant spider materials, food, shaman, magic, type, adventuring, gear, subtype, consumable.
Wasn't there a check or something to see how much you can get? I forget.
No, it is part of my class.
I feel we discussed this before.
Yes, it just takes an action. We did. We talked about it, and then we had that whole discussion of how my class is already terrible. Please don't make it worse. Please don't make my job harder.
Don't make the one redeeming feature of the cooking class a chance for failure. Don't make us bring out the Ramsey.
It's raw! Is it?
You a donkey!
It's raw. Everything's raw. Okay, so these are... I need to find a story entry here. Creatures list. Dang it, I can't unlock that. I am this sad.
You have so many things on you, Pat Rock.
That's nothing. You should have seen my paladin and descent into Avernus.
Same, we're level 4.
Yeah.
Pay no attention to the colors.
Colors of the rainbow. No one got that.
The colors of the wind.
Rainbow.
The sound of music.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, though, anytime like someone brings up the sound of music, I immediately think of the producers and "Springtime for Hitler."
Oh God. Springtime. Let's talk about. I'm sorry, what?
I said, did you get your harvesting stuff done?
Yeah, I'm just making the item for this. There we go. Done. And I have two of these. I will just call them one weight. I has now.
Okay.
And the owlbear parts are gone. Do you want to copy that item before I delete it out of my sheet? Actually, I'll just add it.
Just say
I'll just delete it. Okay.
it.
Trying to do the work for you, Chad.
I'm not the one playing the class.
No, I meant so you can add it to your module.
Oh. I mean, I guess I could.
Jesus.
Maybe I don't know.
But while Patrick is doing this, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, as he's harvesting, I mean, like, is he going to cook us? Like, I mean, do we still have any of the buffs from the original food, or is he going to let him cook this up on the oil, or maybe we should burn the oil out before we go down in there?
So the original meats would be gone by now.
Yar. I probably would have gone off in that time beforehand.
Yeah, so that would be the beast strength stuff, right?
Yeah. So we'll remove the beast strength and the inspiration effect from night.
I thought I used the inspiration last time.
Oh,
Shit.
sheet. This is bullshit. Heap hop.
Keep up with Amalus.
This is bullshit. You give him all the easy ones.
A character from Rob Schneider and Adam Sandler that should have got its own movie.
Agreed. Well, he was technically also in Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needed his own, like, instead of like Rob Schneider's the animal, they should have done this.
Agreed.
They should have done the delivery guy.
Holy shit, it's a cut. Well, Petrarch is doing this. I'll be right back. I got to go do something right quick.
Okay.
Oh, Petrarch, you're not even doing this. You're sitting and walking around. What the fuck?
Yeah, I kind of spilled stuff. What am I doing? I already did the things. It only takes... I spilled things. I needed to clean that. Move, Rudy. Yeah, Grave Domain gives you that, let me just tell you no whenever you crit.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It's like, oh, damn. I mean, I'm still going to stick with War Domain, but that's pretty damn good. Good domain.
Yeah, War's fun, though.
I still wish you could double archetype.
Same. I would totally go Grave and War.
Oh yeah, like I mean, like there's so many multi classes are fun, but when you look at the fact of the things you could do if you actually could like make your assassin like archetype into the other stuff like arcane trickster.
Have you ever looked at Gestalt character rules?
I have not.
Look up Gestalt characters.
Yeah,
that is exactly what you were looking for. They're cool rules. I don't think they fit too great into 5e because it just kind of literally breaks the game. But
yeah. If you do like I remember there was something back in 3.5 and stuff like that allowed for good like switching over that wasn't overpowered. They added some diminishing returns.
I have a glass desktop. That's what the squeaking is as I'm drying things.
All right, so
Wax on.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so what are we doing since Petrog is doing his cooking?
I would suggest either we like light the fire to remove the oil so no one gets it on them, and then while he's cooking, just step around everything and start making our way through the rest of the tunnel.
Oh, I can do the cooking now?
I mean, if you want to. How long does it take to cook?
It takes an hour. It takes a short rest.
You can certainly try.
Never mind.
I say go for it.
Save it for later if you have to.
I think I'd rather.
One's like save it, one says go for it. I'm just like, oh god.
You can certainly try.
Do it.
Roll for it.
No, I don't do that. I don't roll for things. I hate RNG and all capabilities and shapes and forms because it's so bad.
And you know how chat is.
Yes, I know exactly how you are.
Let us make our way across.
Yes.
We have a tower and it is nighttime. Maybe we will catch them by surprise, unlike these spiders.
We will have a good meal later.
So, avoiding the oil and then climbing up to where Patrug is as well.
All right, so getting over here, Petrog, you can't see anything. But tonight, you can see that there is a rock chimney leading up. It is farther up than you can see. It's like a 5 foot by 5 foot circle. There's plenty of handholds, but there's a couple of tricky spots.
Patrog, above us here, we have a chimney. Would you like to take the grappling hook and maybe go up and see if you see anything?
I can't see right now, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, I guess this is kitty cat time. Let us go. I'm gonna take when Stell comes across. I'm gonna take the grappling hook from him and tie it at my hip, the rope nicely, tie it, and just start making my way up.
All right, give us 2 athletics checks.
You're trying to kill me.
Okay, and so you get to about 45 feet up. Give us 1 more. And you get all the way up. Getting up, let me move you. Oh, that's a big one. Hang on, give me a second. Someone is banging on my door quite rudely.
Does anyone else envision the next Friday where the little white dude is like using his foot to bang on the door? You in there? Hit the bar, sugar.
What would be a good multi-class for cleric?
What are you trying to do?
It's
War cleric
That
fighter.
is the question.
Yeah, fighter would be pretty nuts. Depending how many levels you're gonna go with fighter.
Fighter, monk, druid if you're trying to heal.
Are you allowed to do martial arts with heavy armor?
No.
So monk's worthless to me.
Yeah, so probably fighter. Just go barbarian. F it.
all right. So nice. You get up this pit,
Okay.
and in the pits or up the top here, you get the faint scent of like kind of like a copper smell.
Like blood.
You've been around enough blood that yes, it does smell like blood in here.
I'm going to secure the rope and the grappling hook tightly and tug on it lightly so that they, as I drop it all the way down, so that they know that it's secure.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move, not waiting for them.
Not waiting for them. Okay.
Because cheese has a torch, or has a ever burning candle thing. I will hop my way onto the rope and. Do I want to do that, or can I just use my climb speed? I'll risk an athletics check. Whatever. I will climb up the rope.
Okay. Give us an athletics.
Note to self: this is a terrible decision. Oh yeah, I'm proficient in athletics, by the way. That's fun. Bam.
So you clamber. So Cheese, looking at the frog, used to see him hop and then disappear.
That's just not gonna do. I start climbing.
And athletics from you, please. Okay. And I'm assuming Stell's going to do it too.
Yep.
The old lady just casually climbs up, no problem. Like, gets up at the top.
But Stell, as you start climbing, you get about halfway up and then you start sliding back down.
I look around. No one saw that. I'm gonna try again.
And while they're doing this night, are you standing there or are you continuing your walk?
Master Cheese sees
Jeez.
it all.
I'm going to continue on down, stopping right at the edge of this corridor that I can see, like either way, and peeking around both sides.
All right, so looking around, you do see this, and then on the other side,
I'm going to hold my hand up to make them stay where they are.
and the smell of blood is heavy in this area. You do see, what was it? Blah 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 blah. You do see another humanoid in the north side of this wall, or north side of this little cave.
In this large opening here?
Yes.
I'm going to look back at Cheese since he's using the candle, so I'm guessing we can see each other, and I'm going to point that direction very quietly and hold my hand to my mouth to keep him silent as I move further this way and stop again at the edge.
What?
So I did motion at least that way that if they follow.
All right, and at the edge, you do see it leading off into darkness.
Gotcha. just a little bit more and check both left and right, and then waiting for them. Actually, like beyond that, like I pointed for Cheese to take the other way to go look, and Cheese is just. I should have realized the old lady was blind.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
A rock. I could use this.
I can use all of this. Excellent. Smashing.
Yeah. So you guys would see that dead body slumps into that corner, and Knights, you would see this little ledge, and you do see what appears to be a little bit of a ladder.
You said
And-
there's a body at
Going
the
up or
tower.
down.
But the ladder is going down.
I'll let them. Do that. I'm just going to stand guard here at the entranceway before we move further. I'm going to tell them there's a ladder, and I'm going to cheese it. Does the body have anything on it?
Well, as Cheese steps in with the ever-burning candle, you hear some faint rustling of some wings, and as you look up, you see a bunch of creatures stirring and looking right down at you, and they look. As soon as I can bloody find it, they look like this.
Nope, nothing in here.
No. You have passive perception. I don't believe you.
And we'll do this.
Yep, if you kids want to just keep on moving forward, we'll be just fine. Just fine.
I don't think we're going to be fine.
Just fine. All right.
Does anyone know what these are? Like,
I'm assuming you guys would have seen these before. They are sturges, and they like to suck on blood.
Still,
They,
lead
like-
them into the main tunnel to the left, Patrog. Cheese. Back them into a corner. Do not let them push us out of the hole here.
And they are right now. They're about 10 feet up in the air, clumped to the whatchamacallit. So this Sturge, he will detach and fly down and go and try to sucker onto the old lady. So I'm gonna move this guy because now he is ground level.
can I
Move him
put a
there.
disadvantage on that?
Would you be able to see someone trying to sucker onto Cheese?
I have dark vision right next to Cheese. I don't know how this little spot is right here. Like,
Let me see here really quick. Yeah, sure. Are you wearing a shield?
yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it will try and latch onto Cheese. And would miss Frog.
Just fine.
I cannot get in there at all, so I will attempt to shoot with my crossbow at this guy at disadvantage.
Which one?
Uh,
You would not be able to see that.
that's why I'm at
what about the one
disadvantage
attacking?
because I can't see anything.
Oh, you're just launching. I got you. Yeah, it hit still. Then this one will fly down and fly over to Cheese. And we're trying to bite Cheese. Oh
Okay.
wait, what?
Yeah, you have a spirit
Oh
drive.
yeah.
So it eats its brother. Cool. Cannibalism for the win.
No. Would a 14 have hit you?
No.
Okay.
I got an AC of 19.
Okay. So let me fix that right quick. Sturge 6 will also detach and fly. Now it's going to be hovering. Oh shit! No, it won't. Can't do that. So it will still be hanging up, chilling.
Just kind of moving
Yeah,
my picture
yeah.
a little bit.
There we go.
I get a
Move it
reaction
over.
to hit.
No, it's not there.
Stell asked me if I did or not. So
Yeah, because he has a glaive, right? So if they're in his,
yeah, I got range of 10 feet.
So in this corridor, Chad, above them, where I can be looking back toward them, how much room is above them in the top of the cave?
This is 10 feet up. So
So there is enough room to, like, if I wanted to run and leap over them into the group.
yeah, you could totally do that.
Okay, just making sure.
So where, geez, where? So what do you mean by a reaction to hits? It like nothing. Do you get a reaction if something comes into your range? Because I believe that has.
I don't know what. I was kind of ignoring everything that was happening. So Stell was asking me a question. So I
yeah,
figured
because he has a glaive. So if something gets in his range, doesn't he get to use his reaction one
That's a
time?
feat.
I don't have
feat.
polearm. I don't have polearm master.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's a feat. So flask of wine shows.
I should probably get polearm master at this point, but I don't.
And we'll shoot. Sturge 23 is chilling up in the air, and we'll shoot at it. Hits and it dies. 25 will come over here and detach and fly down, and we'll try and attach to cheese.
I like to imagine Master Chief's just sitting there letting these things hit her, and it's like, nothing to worry about.
I can just step through Pat Rug because he's so small, right? Like, just.
Yes.
Let's see here. Because I have no ranged. So can I just move through them, or or do you want me to make an acrobatics to get over them and into the room, or?
So to get through your friends, it would be double movement.
Does that count also with Pat Rug?
No, Pat Rug's so little, you just like,
okay, so
like
5,
pat him on the head.
15, 20, 30. So I could get maybe over here to the right or in the front of Cheese.
Right there. Okay. So you're trying to get there. So yes, and then that Sturge is actually there.
You can just move me wherever you needed me.
So yeah, if you want to get into the room, you can be right there. And then the Sturge is 17 is like 10 feet up.
Oh, so it takes 10 feet to hit. Ooh. Can I jump and poke?
With disadvantage if you want, yes. If you want to, so 17 is up in the air, 25 is ground level.
Okay, I'll just go after him then. Do I get the sneak attack since Cheese is next to me?
Yes.
Okay, making sure. Come here, little thing. I've got something for you.
And it's kind of just like dripping blood.
That hits, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, I killed one.
Huzzah.
Trying to make room for us in here.
I'm just fine. Nothing to worry about.
Jeez, they're about 10 feet above us. I can't reach them.
That sounds like a personal problem. Poke, poke, poke.
So yeah, Derek, the girl Casey in here who's chatting, she played Wildstar with us too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dat me.
So Sturge 18 will detach and fly down and look at the fluffy kitty cat, and we'll try and bite. Oh no! Oh, lady cheese.
So let's see here. Is it worth it? Nah. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action. So, boop, boop. So my AC has increased, and I'm just going to look at Sturge number 3 and poke it. Poke.
So number 11 will detach, flight down, and will bite. It won't bite at night because he's so fluffy.
Told you there was nothing to worry about. I look over and I just see Knight getting swarmed by these bat creatures. Like, kidding.
And
What's that black and white movie where they're swarmed by pigeons?
Birds.
The birds. Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah, old one.
all right, so now this one Knight, it is attached to your fur, and it is now sucking some blood.
Yep, the kid is gonna die if we don't clear these things up. Damn it.
Yes. So yeah, you can use your action to detach or attack it, but just it is now attached to you, sucking blood. This one will also detach, float down, and will also try to latch onto you.
Oh, great. I'm going to die by little bastards.
I said there was nothing to worry about. That meant don't come in here.
You're always yelling that I do nothing.
You do nothing. Silly kitty.
I don't want to overlap your token. I want to get to where Sturge 3 is.
Sturge 3 is dead.
Yeah, it's still shown on my side. I still want to. So if I use the aura protection, is it just like the spell where I can use my bonus action to heal?
You have spell slots for that?
Yeah, I thought you were out of spell slots.
No, it's the you guys hand me a scroll.
Scroll from me. Remember the?
The Aura of Fatality.
Yeah, or
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Really quick. Do you have level 3 spells yet? No, you do not.
Oh no.
So let's see, but a higher level than you can normally cast. You must make an ability check using your spell casting ability to determine whether you can cast it successfully. It is 10 plus, so it'd be a 13. And what's your ability?
I would use charisma. Yeah.
So yeah, roll a charisma check, and then if it's a 13 or higher, then yes, you can use it.
So off the ability, right?
What's that?
So roll from the ability is not the save?
Yes. So yes, you are able to cast it.
Alright, and then I will heal Knight. I have it already in the consumables or whatever, like the spell. So I'll just throw it on him. 2d6.
Okay, yep. And yeah.
And then whoever attacks Knight next to me, I'll use my bonus action for disadvantage.
That healer was the bonus action.
Oh, my bad. No, sorry.
Can I see?
It's a reaction. That's what I meant.
Can I see any of them? I mean, I can't see them, but do I know where any of them are?
I would assume Knight would have said that one is on him.
I did. I said the little sucker sucking me.
Okay, I will
I
attack.
like to
Flag right here. Shoot it.
I will
I like to
attempt
imagine
to...
it's on your face.
Which one is attached to? Which one is attached tonight?
That's actually that would be 11, but that is around the corner.
Around the corner. Okay. Well,
The ones still up in the air are 17 and 22.
okay. Well, I'm blind. I will attempt to shoot in that general direction, and
Okay.
uh,
7. Let's see, a 7 or lower, it will hit someone.
He's just gonna shoot to the loud noises.
I mean, I'm blind. It's welcome
If
to
he-
not
if I'm
having
Shoot
sure
dark
it's
the kitty.
above us.
Shoot the kitty.
Wait, I can see from Cheese's ever-burning torch, ever-burning
Yeah.
candle.
Yeah, you can see the 5 feet around cheese
5 feet around
and
Cheese.
5
Okay.
additional feet of dim light.
Okay, cool. So I can see Sir.
10
No,
feet.
wait. I can't see Sir.
No, you couldn't. Yeah, if it's just dim light around cheese.
I've got bright light 5 feet around me, and then an additional 5 feet of dim light beyond that. So
Right, so you still couldn't see any of them.
I'm still just gonna call above me.
Uh,
Shoot above me.
I mean, I can still see in dim light. Like,
Right, but if they're 10 feet up in the air, and it's only
right.
5
Okay.
feet-
Okay. That was my question.
I was more saying for the one
vertically
attacking
where-
Knight, the one that's attached to Knight, he should be able to see that one at least, right?
This is why I hate flying things in fantasy grounds.
So he can't see the one attached to Knight because it's around a corner.
Right. It's around the corner.
But if it's attached to Knight, isn't it on Knight?
If I
But it's
If-
still around the corner.
if I were to climb onto the wall here, would that give me some vision attached?
Tell
to
you
the
what,
one
Pat
attached to
Rug,
Knight?
just
Yes.
throw a fireball.
Okay.
Just throw a
Yes.
fireball in the pile. We'll be good.
Well, yes, fireball it.
Throw a fireball. When in doubt.
That shouldn't have been a disadvantage because I am not blind, apparently.
It's the auto
Thank you,
thing
Cheese.
from being close.
No, it's not. That would have. That was me having the disadvantage button clicked.
But 17 will fly down and bite.
Just fine.
And touch. 6 will try and bite Ed still. Flask of wine would be like, oh, my powdered knight. And so she will step here and say, excuse me, little friend. And we'll shoot at 17.
To be fair,
Right,
still, you got cheese in the party. Do I need to say anything else?
Knight.
So the little one, like right next to me here, that sucked onto me. Like all I have to do is stab it right in the eye, right? Yeah.
You can use your action to take it off, or you can attack it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Do I get the? Because she, no, I guess not, because cheese is around the wall, right? So I wouldn't get the sneak attack on it.
Yeah, I don't think so, especially because it's on you.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Get the hell off of me, you little fucker.
Get off me! Stab.
And then immediately after it dies, I'm going to push myself into the corner to open the room up.
Okay. And this one would bite it still. Jeez.
All right. No there's no Sturges on anybody, right?
That is correct.
All right, taking a step forward, so I'm in range of 17 and 22, and I'm going to start poking. Oh, wait, that was a miss? Oh, I'm going to do, I didn't realize that was a miss. Okay, I'll just do a bonus and roll again, and if I hit... Oh. I am so confused. How am I missing?
It does happen. You can miss.
You don't have the
nice.
heart of the cards.
I'm just sitting here thinking... Should have had... Alright, well, I guess I was incorrect. I thought I had something and I didn't have it, so... Alright, well, I try to poke this Sturge, but it's a little bugger and it keeps moving around the stick, so... That pisses Master Cheese off.
Alright, so 22.
Yeah, I thought I still had my divine feature, so I was going to do the plus 10, but I didn't have it, so that's what I was looking for.
Ah. And then this one will try into attachment to you. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a good roll.
It attaches Stell.
All right.
Attaches to the brainstem.
It is alien.
Starship Troopers.
Xenomorph.
I'll attack number 6 with Barbara.
All right.
Yo, my shit is horrible. Can I still... The Aura of Protection lasts full minute, so I can use bonus action to still heal?
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I'll heal... Who needs it? Cheese? Yeah, I have cheese.
You can heal. You can heal Knight.
All right. I just
I'll be
can't,
fine.
like... All right.
It lasts for what, a minute?
Yeah, full minute.
I'll be fine.
And then I'll use my reaction to whoever attacks Cheese.
Okay.
Which one is attached to Cheese?
22.
22. I will
to the
climb
next wall.
down and go right behind, and I will shoot at 22. And this time I will rake the... I will pull the tip of the bolt across my skin as I load it and fire. Ooh, and I hit. So let me go ahead and deal this damage. Wabam. Oh, it dies.
Yes.
And it's gone.
17 onto Cheese. Missing. This one onto Knight, or not Knight, still. Missing. She will come here. Shoot this one. And say, come on, little brother. He will come and shoot 18.
Knight, is this your family? Like distant cousins or something?
Who? The cats?
Yeah, the cats.
No, they're the guys. I've just been friendly with the sister. What can I say?
We got a stray.
I guess I can step around into this side right here, right? Right beside you.
Yes.
Okay. Are either of these in the air or are they both within?
They're both in the ground.
Okay.
I'm disappointed in chat. They haven't done anything to screw us today.
I know. It's weird.
Terrible. Come on, Chad, I'm counting on you.
It's sad, especially because we're almost done for the day.
Maybe they've used all their points.
I doubt that.
Okay. Were there any others in the room, or is this the last one?
That was the last one.
And would I be able to use the rest of the healing aura to just heal everybody up?
Mass Cheese is gonna check out the dead body and see if there's anything valuable on them.
Yeah.
Sturges.
Yes, you can use it.
Okay. Do you want me to just roll it on everyone, or just want to top everybody off?
Let's go ahead. Nothing on the Sturges because they were just little itty bitty things. On the body, there's 15 gold, a gold and carnelian ring, and as soon as I can find it.
Since we're in combat, I'm going to go retrieve the grappling hook that no one decided to grab.
Aww.
It's yours now. You have to remember it. I don't want that responsibility.
Okay, fine. Let me put it in my inventory.
I thought it is in your inventory.
And so, yeah, you found the 15 gold, a gold and carnelian ring, and 2 onyx figurines that look like this.
I think you need to place it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it took a minute.
And the 2 figurines, that's what they look like.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
They're kind of
okay.
They're kind of cute though. They look like something out of Ori and the Blind Forest.
Yeah.
That or Spirited.
As Chad goes, that's because they totally are from Ori and the Blind Forest.
But yes.
This so the statues, like, do we see anything as we're looking at them or inspecting them or anything?
No, that's just what they look like.
I'm looking at all the stuff we found, thinking gold ring is just a regular
Gold ring is just a regular gold ring.
We're gonna have to sell some of this junk eventually, and get ourselves a donkey to carry everything.
So I got my grappling hook. I move back out to the ledge here, and like there's a ladder leading down, and we have on the ledges. Like if I move along, can I move along the ledges safely?
You can move along the ledges. Yes.
That's not what I asked.
As you start to move like right here, a strong gust of wind pushes you back up against the ledge, up against the wall.
I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna be like, tie this around you, and stay here. And I'm gonna just start fastening the rope around Cheese.
Right now, why are you wrapping a rope around me?
Because I'm going to, I'm going to make my way all the way out, as it's tied to me, like right around my belt loop.
I'm guessing that this is the outside at this point, since I can see the ladder.
Yes.
So I will follow here, but I will climb across the wall. Like I will be up on the wall and just like boulder my way across.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to continue to move across safely and slowly. I'm not. I've got to count because, like, 5 feet around Cheese, 5 feet around me, 50 foot, so 40 foot, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
That's
So
just going to look to the other side.
Safely to about there, and then and look.
Looking, you can see a ladder that is going up.
I'm going to, Patrog, there's a ladder over here. Would you like to check it out for us?
Yeah.
Can Patrog see?
With we're outside, then yes. I don't have dark vision, but I can still see at night. Like, right?
Cheese moves away. So how much feet's over rope? So there's 5 feet around Cheese, yes, and 5 feet around Nate.
So wait, I'll go into tugging match. I don't mind.
He starts tugging. I'm going back freely.
Just for purposes' sake, I will light a torch that I apparently don't. What?
Did you not?
This class doesn't get torches. Wow, that's hilarious.
I'm going to hand.
Everyone here has a
one of my-
torch.
I'm going to hand one of my hooded lanterns to Pat Rug.
I
Your
will-
little friend.
And I will use the hooded lantern, just
I'm gonna put
just
it
to
in the
belay
fire.
all my concern there. Who did?
Did I put them both in the party thing? I think.
You only put them both if you shift drag. Nope, you've got one. Cool, I've got it.
Okay, good. There you go.
How long is this rope?
50 feet. Well, no, Pat Rug added a couple of feet onto it, right? 10 feet extra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he added 10 feet.
60 feet. And then I will climb up here. What's the state of this ladder?
So, Petrog, as you are climbing along, a strong gust of wind pushes you up, kind of holds you against the wall. But this ladder, it's still like the other ladders. It's old and junk. You can certainly climb it.
I will ignore the ladder and go up beside it.
All right.
What I will suggest is while they're doing this is that that Cheese lets me move back, and then with everyone's rope, including the Stells and the 2 NPCs, I would suggest that we all tie ourselves off to one another as we make our way around.
And just for shits and giggles, looking at and that is about 240 feet up in the air.
Got anything to drive into the stone?
We have pitons.
We don't, as an anchor or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have pitons.
I've got a belaying pin, which will do it.
I have 10.
So yes, if you fall, that is a long fall.
That is a
Pat
squishy
Rug
fall.
yeets themselves off of these. off of fire.
$100 donation. I will eat myself off. There it is.
Do it. Get me.
If it pops up, I'll do it.
Shoot, only 100? Give me 50. I'll do it.
We'll yeet for doll hair.
Will eat myself.
We'll yeet for $1.
So Petra, were you climbing up that we said you were just going to do?
Yes.
That's about an 80-foot climb.
It'll take me a few rounds.
Oh, yes. It's going to take longer because as you go to climb up, this wind is smashing into you, and I need a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Do you want to request, or do you want me to just roll it?
Just roll. It's in the tower. No, just roll it open. Sorry.
Okay, open.
Okay, so you are lucky. You did succeed on this, but it did try to want to drag you away, especially because you're so little.
I'm gonna run to the other side right here while he's still doing all that stuff to try and.
You just see a drop off into the ground.
Okay, we're fine here. Hey, Cheese, can you anchor this away? I'm going to see where this ladder leads.
All right, 1 second. Still, get over here.
That one's good.
Hold this.
And I will continue my way up.
Someone donated
chat.
100 bits.
Oh, well,
Jesus.
All right, time to eat.
Pat Rug yeets
I'm
himself
attached to
off
you,
the
I'm
cliff.
attached to
I've
you,
got a
you're just
great
like
backup character. I'm totally fine. So,
Well, so as you were climbing, you once again get smashed by a gust of wind. One more dexterity saving throw.
I'm probably gonna eat. Oh wow, cool.
You do not eat.
Ooh, good stuff.
There's a specific height to it. So yes, you are actually able to climb up.
So, quick question: the ladder that Knight is at,
Yes.
how high up?
The ladder that Knight is up is 160 feet up.
Yeah, so if you look at the map, it's the actual
The
tower.
second level, yeah.
All right, Knight, you're secure with the rope.
You're supposed to tell me that I asked you to hold on to it, and I'm going to slowly but lay myself down.
So you get to you're going to try to climb down it?
Yeah, while they're holding the rope to me as I'm holding, like I've got Stale and Cheese holding the rope as I slide down the edge of the ladder.
Okay, so you climb down. You get to about 30 feet down. You notice that the ladder is broken off at the end.
Is there any? Do I see any caves or anything here? Since I got 60 feet of dark vision.
You do not.
Hold me up. This is just broken. So I see nothing. So I just have them pull me back up and come up with them helping as best I can.
Okay.
Everyone tied off well. Let's go find our little frog friend.
I don't know. I know chat can't see that, but I know if they did that, it would be so funny.
I'm scared.
We had a slight discussion about whether or not we should yeet Knight off the ladder.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
I mean, they paid 100 bits.
Yeah, but you said you do. You can't just throw what you said you would
Sure,
do
do
onto
it.
somebody else.
You can't
Well, here's the
just
thing:
throw
he's
someone.
wrapped a rope around himself to me. What do you think is gonna happen when I yeet myself off?
I can roll an athletics to swing you, you old lady.
Let's do it together.
Oh, is he going? Because I'm right on the corner here.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna jump down the ladder.
Are you really?
I'm gonna try and just yeet myself off the ladder and catch myself with the ladder.
Okay, so what, you're just going to try to jump off the ladder and jump and then try to catch the ladder? What?
Basically, I'm gonna jump, kind of use the ladder, kind of do a fireman slide down, and I'm gonna take Knight with me.
You're going to try.
Why?
I'm gonna try.
No, you don't kill other
It's for the
people's
bits.
characters. You don't kill other people's characters for the bits. You kill
He's
your
gotta
character for the
disconnect
He's
bits.
got a
You gotta
disadvantage.
disconnect it.
He does
You
have a
gotta
disadvantage.
disconnect it. Let's do it. For the bits.
I don't even know how to do this.
Yo, throw advantage. Throw advantage in the chat.
All right, how do I do this? Athletic, jump,
ath-
and
Yeah, athletics to jump in with disadvantage. Oh God.
yes, not one.
Okay, so you are rolling down. You go to catch the ladder and you miss the rung and you are starting to fall. And so you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So Knight, you got not a ladder rope. What do you want to do?
So
Because you were starting to get dragged because you saw Cheese just yeet herself off of the ledge.
For the bits.
this goddamn crazy whore. I'm going to immediately pull my scimitar and just cut the rope.
Okay. So Cheese, you are starting to fall. And
I grabbed the rope because wouldn't Cheese still be
Yeah,
attached to me?
you still have the rope still, so like you can actually grab it. I'm cutting
Yep.
it, so you'll be. That'll
I'm pulling it.
that'll give you extra length to hold it. So
all right. So you cut the rope. The rope is sliding. You go to grab the rope, and you got a fat old lady.
Do I need to roll to cut the rope at all?
Yeah. Give us give us one of these. Jesus.
And I would grab a flask of wine. I'm like, help me.
Whoops, fell. Probably to save myself, I need a deck save or something.
You most definitely cut that rope. Still, the rope is coming over really fast on the ground.
Oh, I'll grab it as soon as I can and try to pull her up.
Let's see if you can.
So Chad, since you didn't put it into like actual actions and stuff like that, can I use my feline's ability to run back towards where Stell is before the 50-foot of rope is, and use one of the use my my scimitar that I pulled to cut it and just jam it into the rock and the rope to hold it? Like just instantly grab and tie and just jam it into the side. With my critical hit. I'm literally trying to just dig it in. I don't care if it breaks the scimitar.
You can, yes, especially because Stell rolled a 1 on the athletics check.
Yes.
So you see Stell trying to grab the rope, missing horribly grabbing it, and he falls down onto his ass. You run over. Nitro runs over and takes his scimitar and smashes it into the ground, and it is correct. And then, Cheese, as you're falling at the last little bit, you smack, your whole body smacks into the wall, and you will take 9 points of smacking into the wall damage.
You goddamn crazy whore! What were you thinking?
I'm almost down.
As
I
Jesus
almost made it all the way.
Stell, get over here and help me pull this idiot up.
I'll pull her up. I think she has.
And then also, I would call for River Mist to help it pull as well.
And they would pull. And so we'll stop
like,
here.
If she doesn't drink enough, I think she becomes like.
So we will do this right quick. We'll end this here. But as this is all going on, Petrog does make it to the top, and Petrog, you will hear some squawking and some wings lifting, and you will actually see. You'll be able.
I have a hooded lantern with me.
Yeah. Yeah. So you'll be able to see one of those creatures who flew will fly over. Will kind of fly out past you, and will start flying downwards.
Thank you, chat, for making me fail that, and thank you for donating for the yeets. It's a shame I couldn't take Night with me.
And and
good luck next time.
So Cheese will more than likely survive, but one of these winged folks is most definitely coming after you. And Cheese, you did get a greater healing potion.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, Jesus.
No repercussions ever.
No regrets.
To be fair, to be fair though, like I kind of assumed he was going to jump off. I was going to think of like maybe if I shoved the scimitar and wrapped the rope around the handle, I could swing him all the way over and around up to the.
That's what I thought too.
But then I was like, no, I'm going to fail it. So I'm just like success, critical hit, and I'm just going to jam it into the ground. He's not going anywhere. If I have to smash him against the wall 12 times.
I just see Stell trying to grab the rope, like. Was it Emperor's New Groove? Like the rope just goes out, and he's like, and he just lets it go.
And literally, you see Knight just run across and slide right in front of Stell. Just like, nope, mine. No one kills.
I think you need to add like a new point thing where it's like if you have like 5,000 points or something, you have to yeet yourself from something.
No,
that'd be
not at all.
Just gotta donate and we'll see what happens.
But so yes, we'll leave this off with one of these winged folk flying down, and Petrog up, Cheese about 50 feet down against the wall.
Oh God!
I'm 50 feet down. I'm that much closer to the end.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
And Flask of Wine is just shaking her.
You could just like.
crazy human.
I think it has to be if you don't drink enough alcohol, your character starts acting a certain way.
You do realize that this game is at 10 o'clock in the morning, right?
9 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, I said what I would do, $1 and I'd eat myself, and I eat myself
Yeah.
after $1 was donated. So
I don't have a death wish. I've been doing everything I can to keep the character alive.
Oh, I know
Your
you
problem.
have.
But I'm
Nothing's
not letting
wrong.
him die either. So
Nothing's wrong here.
Yeah, Shamey thing. Oh, jeez. Okay, so yes, we will, fuck, whoa. We'll pick it back up here next week. This will be quite interesting to see how it turns out.
Cool.
I love playing the random character like this.
You know, when the other two come back, they're like, "What just happened?" Like that's what's gonna.
They're not gonna watch it. They're not gonna watch the VOD. So they're gonna come back and they're just gonna find Master Cheese is 50 feet down a ladder.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
But yeah, we will. Shit, that was fun.
We had to have some near-death experience today.
And my brother-in-law saying that my sister is going to the hospital for a baby, so there might be a new baby soon.
And another baby?
Yeah, my sister was pregnant as well, and her due date was yesterday. So
Okay, the other sister. Cool.
Yeah,
I was
my
like,
yeah,
that
no,
was
my
a
sis-
really fast second baby. Like, Jesus.
No, my sister-in-law just had her baby 3 weeks ago, and now my sister's having her baby probably today. A lot of babies.
Uncle
All of
Chad's going to buy all the presents.
Okay.
A lot of babies.
Yay.
But yeah, thank you, stream, for hanging out
Awesome.
tonight. Check over. Oh, can you guys hear me still?
You paused for a second. You're good now. But you'll
Yeah.
start what you said.
I was saying tonight at 7 p.m. Central, come hang out over at Marbania's channel, playing some Deadlands. The Clyde the Monkey will be making another appearance, I'm sure. Tomorrow, no, not tomorrow nights. Saturday, we have Azil streaming some Descent into Avernus, I remembered.
Yeah.
And then, what else do we have? Night. What do you have, Night?
Sunday. Sunday morning, 2 p.m. Oh, well, not morning. Sunday midday, 2 p.m. Group 1. Monday's last week's session got canceled for Group 2, but Monday we also have Group 2 session at 1 o'clock. And I think tonight is Brightburn. Or Burn Bright.
Yeah, tonight's Burn Bright. So once you're done with watching some Deadlands, you can come jump over with me and watch some science fantasy tabletop stuff.
You can watch Squidbillies in space.
Oh dear Jesus.
Yeah, thank you. And until next time, we will